Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Hypermarket Simulator. Now, our store has just been getting bigger and bigger after our last live stream. We spent the $10,000. It's going to give us all, well, that did give us all of this space over here. I did make it where all of our AC units are floating in the air, and I decided to just lean into that and leave it as it is because I really don't want to move any of that stuff right now. And eventually, I think all this space is going to get used for stuff that is like non-household. So it'll be truly like if you went to a Walmart or a Meijer or even a Target, somewhat, where you've got like grocery on one side and all of your other non-grocery on the other side. That's kind of the idea that we've got here for now. We still have so many licenses that we have to get. We're still, I believe, at this point, 7 behind. And we're only 6 behind now. Finally, 6! That's it. It's a lot. We are working on trying to get ourselves caught up. So we're going to have this license that comes up in this episode. It's going to give us these 6 things. I've got a feeling that's going to probably go on a shelf. That's going to probably go in a fridge. Those are going to go in a fridge. That's going to go on a shelf. That's going to go in a fridge. That is my guess. So we will probably need another fridge and probably another shelf for all this. But I'm not going to do it right now. We're going to go here. We're going to start getting the store going. Did I say going to start getting the store going? I don't know if that's what I said. I think that's what I said. Oh, by the way, we have window chicken. In a fridge, even. It's a wonderful thing. Day 25. Store is open for your convenience. Let's go here. Oh, yeah, we have these giant racks for our shirts. And we're going to spend all day just doing nothing but getting shirts. That's all we're going to do all day. Because that's about all we're going to have time to do is get shirts. That's going to be it. And at the end of the day, we will go ahead and get all of our, what am I trying to say? We're going to get we're going to get a license and get all the things that go with that license. Oh, we also moved all of our stuff. We moved the giant cone out here, back here, because these doors now apparently can be opened just by putting a sensor up there. It's interesting that they made it where it has to operate with a sensor, but now given the fact that we have all of our racks back here, it's going to make it a lot easier for stuff to get loaded and unloaded by having it all get dropped off back there. That's the word I'm trying to say. I do have a couple things that are over here on these shelves that don't necessarily belong there, but our restockers have a little bit of an issue with figuring out where stuff goes.
Store level upgraded.
They're not really
Thank
that
you for
great
shopping
at it,
with us.
and I'm hoping that as time goes on, the game will change so that they will get better at it. Like this sugar does not belong over here because there is a space over here for sugar, so it should not have landed on that shelf. Now, the other thing on here did, because I honestly ordered too much of that mineral water, I ordered one too many. So that was a me mistake. Or was it? No, it's actually here, I think. So that can actually go there now. Or I may have had too much of it before, but now we're fine. And like I said, now at this point, all I'm going to do is just keep on ordering shirts, shirts, and shirts. And we're just going to have nothing but shirts the entire time because that's all people are going to do is get shirts. So we'll go ahead and just start ordering these, probably like 3 at a time. And we're going to work on bringing all those in. This is the part where unfortunately it gets to be a little bit slow, especially with these doors, because you cannot leave them in an automatically upright position. So we're just going to have to keep on running back and forth with these. And then I really should get a garbage can and put it in the back. I don't know if I can do that. It'd be nice if I could. It'd be nice if I could move that garbage can, but I can't. It'd be nice if I could move this garbage can, but I can't. So unfortunately, it seems like all the garbage has to happen through the front door, but all the product is out the back door. And I don't think there's a garbage can out here. Oh, no, there are some. So I guess I can go out the back door to get rid of garbage. That's good to know. That will save a little bit of time. And we're up to the point now where I feel like we're getting over 300 customers a day. So it's quite a lot. But again, right now, one of the biggest challenges is the fact that we're only able to grab one thing at a time, which is not ideal. And at this point, really kind of slows the process down. I know they're working on changing that. I'm fully cognizant of the fact that they're working on changing it. I'm very thankful that they're planning on changing it because in a store this size, they don't handle things one box at a time. It generally goes a lot faster than that. So, but they'll get it fixed. I'm sure. I have no doubt. Gonna order 5 of those. I'm gonna probably order like 4 of those, and we'll probably order maybe 2 of those. Just keep this process going for the remainder of the day. And like I said, when we get to the end of the day, we're gonna go ahead and work on getting that next license, getting all those products put into place because there's going to be a lot that happens, and it's going to take pretty much the entire 45 minutes to do all of it. That's just kind of the way that the game goes at this point. When you have this many products in here, it's not a fast process. If you don't want your store to be, I mean, if you want your store to be pretty well stocked and all that, you really got to take that much time to get everything done. It's not fast, especially if you're adding a license. If you weren't adding a license, it might go faster, but if you're adding a license, it's going to take that much time. So, oh, did that go in? It did. It rebounded. So that's good. And I can probably take these shirts and move them further back. I mean, that would be an option. Or get more rows of shirts. That would also be an option. Plenty of different ways that we can handle this. But for now, we're just kind of running back and forth with the shirt boxes and just making sure that we keep these rows completely filled. Because again, these shirts are, we've basically made the determination that they're disposable shirts. They have one wear to them, and then after you wear them the one time, they disintegrate, and people have to come back for more. Why the people have to come back for more, I don't know, but that's written in the fine print that says if you buy one of these shirts, you always have to come back and get a replacement and pay the money for it. It's interesting that they make that, that they were able to make that disclaimer and have it stick, but somehow it did. It's kind of brilliant if you ask me. So we're just going to go with it. And let's throw that out. Okay. Let's see how many more shirts we need now. Again, it's all about shirts during the day. All we do during the day is shirts, shirts, and shirts. That's about it. I'll get 3 of those. We'll get 3 of these. Just keep going with all the shirts. And then at the end of the day, we'll go ahead, start getting all the products on the shelves that we need to get on the shelves and work on getting everything we need for the new license. And that will be our plan. So, yeah, and the next license after this isn't available until level 40. So at least we've got a couple of levels to try and get caught up a little bit. And then I think the license after that might be at level 45, so that might even give us more time to get caught up. There was just a big period at the beginning of the game where it was just like a blitz of licenses. And just trying to, it's like you're just riding a roller coaster, trying to hang on for dear life. Getting to the point where you can get everything in here and have all the stockers you need. And then finally things I think start to slow down a bit. And even here, we need like 341 customers to get ourselves up to level 39. So that in itself is good. Because I mean that number starts to pick up a little bit more each level. And again, it's nice because it gives you, if nothing else, it gives you breathing room.
Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
And we've got 6 self-checkouts here, which now seems like it's enough, which is good. Because before, when we only had 5, it was definitely, we were running short. Oh, and now I really wish I had 2 cones here. Because now the problem I have is that I've got my window chicken here, but we're going to have to bring all the stuff from all the way in the back, all the way up to the front. That was great when we didn't have to run all this from one end to the other. but now we do. So, all right. So all my ticking product is back here. And the only other option would be to take the cone and move it all the way back to the front of the store again, which really is not ideal. So now the window chicken that we thought was great to begin with is now turning into a little bit of an issue because it's a long run, a long run. Thankfully, we have 3 restockers to help us out with this, but it is a long way to go. We have $26,000 now. It's a lot of cash. A lot of cash. All right, so that's refilled. We've only got, well, what, 2 customers left in the store? That is it. So we're going to work on getting everything refilled back here. It looks like we've got like all the shirts and everything. We do have some shirts. So I might let them work with what we've got on the shelves in storage and then start going forward from there. So I am going to need another fridge. I did make that determination that we're going to need another fridge to start doing this. So let's go ahead and move forward with that plan. I wonder if I want to like take these freezers and somehow rearrange them. I don't think I do. I might get like 2 fridges, maybe, just to give us more for, so that way we have an even number of them. So that might be a possibility. And we've got plenty of money. Do I have additional fridges that are available? No, we do not. So no big deal. Let's go ahead and buy those. And we're going to set them up maybe on the back side of these. I think we'll go ahead with that. And again, I really wish that you could like set these doors for auto up during the day. And then at the end of the day, you can change them to like up and down using the sensor. But apparently they just didn't think of it. So, and again, it's fine. No problem. It's an interesting way to go with it. Okay, that is even with that. That feels like that should be even with that. But we're going to take that and move that there. Okay. So those are all set. Now, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the yogurt, or no, I'm going to take a box, and we're going to move the yogurt out of here and put it in the other one. So I'm going to have one fridge that's going to be nothing but yogurt. So let's start working on the product that we got in here. So this one here, protein power agreement. Going to go ahead and sign that. First thing we're going to do, we're going to get the yogurt, start getting the yogurt in there, and getting a fridge that's nothing but yogurt, and putting the yogurt in a place on our storage shelves as well. Oh, but that's going to have to go on these storage shelves right up here. These here. And I think I got places where I can put it. Oh, I hope I do. I might need another rack. I think I'm going to need another rack. I believe I will. And then the question becomes, what kind of an area do those... oh, boy. Now, oh, shoot. That is now a problem. Because now this does have to go up against the wall. So now I have to take all this stuff and put it over here. Or do I put it in the back? Can I put this in the back and have it along this back wall here? I can. So maybe we're going to do this now. And just have all of our refrigerated stuff back here. I think that's the way I'm going to have to do this. Thankfully, this is empty, so that's not a problem. But I think now we're going to have to take these and set them back here. And we'll just have refrigerated stuff all there. Is that too low? That appears to be too low, so I got to move this up just a little bit. And then I think I can, and I might be able to set that more like that. Yeah. So put that there, and then we can move this. Put that right by the door. And sensor. This part becomes a challenge. We got to do all this maneuvering and repositioning. I mean, we'll get it there. Oh, and I now, yeah, that appears to be too low. Yeah, that's too low. So I'm going to move that up just a little bit. Okay, now it should be fine, I think. Or is it still an issue? No, now it's fine. Okay, so we're good there. Let's continue working on all this. The good news is we got plenty of AC units. So let's move this one. Did I grab it? I thought I did. Apparently not, so let's try that again. Okay, and I guess I need another one of my AC units, so let's grab that. Give this a move. And then this one is going to go, let's see. I wish I knew how far this other one was. So maybe I'll set it there. That'll be fine. And now we can move this over there. So here we go, move. So yeah, well, I'll have all of our frozen stuff here along the wall, or refrigerated and frozen stuff here along the wall. So that's fine. It's not lined up with the other one for whatever reason. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't know if I can actually get those to line up. It didn't seem like it was going to. Going to try it again. Maybe that did that time. No, now it's behind it. Not going to worry about it. It's fine. And then let's grab our third AC unit. And we'll throw it up there to the right of this shelf. Maybe give it a little bit overlap. That should work. I think that works. And now we're going to get another shelf. So another storage rack. I'm going to move my computer unintentionally. So now we need the... Oh, and I've still got the blueberry out there, unless they probably have at this point in the time taken it and moved it. So now I have no idea where the heck it is. That's also going to be a problem. So there's going to be something somewhere. It may or may not be ticking, but it has been moved, and now I have to figure out where they put it. Because it is not going to be where I thought it would be. Because it will have been moved. So, blueberry yogurt. If I was blueberry yogurt, where would I be? And this, oh, that's why this is a problem, because it's backwards. That's why that's not fitting. Now I understand. And we got some t-shirts up here. They do not belong there. They have never belonged there. So let's put them in their place, which is right there. So now, next up. Now I've got to find where they put my blueberry yogurt. And unfortunately, I don't have any easy way of finding this. Or maybe they didn't touch it and it may still be out here, but I doubt it. No, it's been brought in, and now it's just a matter of where the heck is it. Because they would not have put it on a shelf somewhere. Or they would not have put it into a fridge somewhere because there's nowhere for it to go. So, blueberry yogurt. If I were to find it, where would it be? There it is. We found it. It's thankfully not dead. So that's good. That's going to go there. On both sides of that. Now we're going to take this yogurt out of here. Going to try and take this yogurt out of here. And as quickly as I can, I'm going to get that tag taken off there. I'm going to try to, but apparently there's more in there. So I thought that I had everything in there out, but apparently I do not. Now do I? I still don't. Oh, no. So I hope I don't have any yogurt there. I really hope I don't, because if I do, they're going to thwart my plans again. This has happened to me a couple times now where I've tried to get something out of there and it has not worked because these guys are just too efficient. Now that's gone. Okay, so that's good. And it may be that they're just too busy right now to even think about doing anything else. Which, if that's the case, I'm good with it. Let's go ahead, drop that, throw it on the ground. It's fine. It's perfectly good. It's funny how it doesn't tick when it's when you unpack stuff. I mean, I'm good with it. I just find it funny that it doesn't tick the second time around. So that's done. I can throw this box away. Oh, but I do need to get some more of the blueberry stuff because I did not put it on the storage shelves back there. And now I can also take my computer and move it back here because it does not need to be where it was anymore. Because all my shipping is going to get done here. So now, blueberry. Let's order a couple of those. We're going to order one of those. These are going to go here, so that way we know where that goes. The strawberry will go underneath it. So they're going to try and throw that. So I guess I'll throw it there. That's fine. Going to try and throw it there. That's what I was trying to do. It gets confused because it sees the other thing on the other door. Or on the other side of the door. It just kind of loses its mind. Okay, so they're putting all that up. Which I'm fine with. And I have to make sure I get all the prices set on all this. So I will do that. So price 7 and price 8. Cool. Gonna get a few more of these. A few more of those. That should be good for that. So the yogurt is now done and has a place. And now I just need them to take all this and put it up. I'm going to let them do that. I'm not going to worry about it. They'll get all that stocked. That'll be okay. It's not going to be my concern now. So the other things that we had then, if we go back to that license, it had meat trays. So the meat is going to go where the ham is. Let's go find that. The meat trays are there. So that's going to go right where the ham is. Or right by the ham. In the area that we just opened up. And the meats, I should really find a place where this can go that is by like the other meats. So it can actually go there because it's got that Midnight Black t-shirt there, which should not be there. So there's the meat trays. And these are now going to go here. So that'll take care of that. Set that for 11. And then we'll get a few more of these ordered as well. Again, trying to not order too much here so that way they don't run into any issues with stocking it or anything like that. So, okay, that actually went where I wanted it to go. Rather lucky, rather fortunate. And then if I click on that, that'll put that there. And then more meat, which will go there. Okay, that's done. So those 3 are done. Other things on the license. We have the milk bricks. We have the cheese smooth Gouda. So I now think we have one that is completely full of cheese. That is completely full of cheese. So there's nothing else I can do other than maybe take the other cheese and put it on the other side of it. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll have back-to-back cheese because I'm sure we'll get more cheese at some point. Yeah, there's some cheese. There's some cheese there. We'll eventually have more cheese, I think, maybe. But we're going to go ahead and get the, what am I doing? The cheese smooth Gouda. So let's order that. That's going to be there. Also known as blue cheese in the world of Supermarket Simulator. So there's that one. This will go where on my shelves? Let's see. Do I even have a place? It'll go here. And then when we get it over here, that's going to go up there. And the price on this will be $9.50. And I'll get a couple more of these. Not too much, just a couple. Now, what do we have after that? We have. So that's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. So the only thing we have left is just the tin can chicken broth. So that is going to require its own shelf. How am I going to do this? It might start going. I might start getting a shelf because we're going to have a lot of stuff that's going to be in cans. So I'm going to, yeah, because the next license after this, like all cans, if I remember right. Let's take a look. If we go to that next slide, the one over there is going to be all cans. So I'm going to probably, one of which is just tin cans. All it is tin cans. All we're selling is just tin cans. Nothing in it, just tin cans. So I'm going to get probably 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get 2 more shelves to prepare us for that. So let's do that. 2 more of these shelves. Just to get us prepared for all the tin cans eventually that we're going to have. And eventually I'll probably start setting up some other shelving units, but for right now I'm just continuing to go along the wall for as long as I can. So that's there. We'll get another one here. And just drop that right next to that one. And again, I'm going to just start taking all my tin cans and I'm going to start setting them all. Or is that going to be all 6? 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we'll have room for, yeah, we'll be good there. So the first of our tin cans is where? Let's see, tin can chicken broth. And this is going to go on a storage rack here. Do I have a place? Yeah, I can go right there because that should not be there. So these are going to end up here is the plan. And then they will go up here on this shelf. Go ahead, drop that, and get that price. And I think we're good when it comes to prices. I think we're in pretty good shape. Now I also want to see if I can get rid of the rest of this tuna. Because that tuna is not supposed to be there, and I had it where we were not buying tuna because I was trying to run us out of it. And now we're in good shape. So now I can get rid of that tag because that was not supposed to be tuna. That was a result of my stockers being more efficient than I was. So they were getting ahead of me on things, which was not great. But now we've got it pretty well under control. So now becomes the fun of just ordering everything we need for the shelves here. That is not supposed to be there. Other tags that are not supposed to be there, I just want to check. I think we're good from here. And actually, I want to take that, and I'm going to put the tin cans. Those are going to go over on the one on the left here. And again, I'm just doing this just this way so that they don't do anything kind of goofy while I'm while I'm in the process of getting all these orders. So let's go ahead and start ordering all the stuff just to fill the shelves here. So just going with what we need to fill the shelves here. Now we can get the tuna. And that's everything there. So we're going to start with that. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and get all of the refrigerated stuff. I don't want to get the refrigerated stuff just yet because if I do, it could just cause a problem with not knowing where everything is, and I don't want that to happen. And I don't want to hear the infernal ticking while we're getting all of the non-frozen and refrigerated stuff put away on the shelves. I just don't want to deal with that. So this won't take too long. Only unfortunate part is I don't know where any of this goes. At one point I did, but it's all been moved around and jostled and shifted, and so we'll figure it out. But it's going to take a little bit to get all this there. I'll be very happy when we get to level 40 and I have a fourth restocker. Again, the restockers are worth every penny that we pay them. I will gladly pay $1,000 for 4 restockers because they're absolutely worth it. And this will take, this is going to take a few minutes to get all this. So let's see, the eggs are where now? They're there. I mean, thankfully, it's just like filling in the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle at this point. Okay, come on, get up. Get up. That's there. And that's the other issue is that they take all the empty boxes and run them out to the front and then walk all the way to the back to grab their next box. So there's lots of efficiency opportunities here that hopefully they'll be able to get achieved. With any luck, they'll be able to get those achieved. We've got 4 boxes left here. And we'll have 3 once that guy's done. And even if they did it like in Liquor Store Simulator, where if they took all of the product. Oh man, please tell me I didn't. Oh, why do I keep ordering this? I really should not be ordering this anymore. I've got all those extras over there. Or can I put one of these up? Is there space for one of these? Or is that full? That is completely full. Oh man. I've had too many cheesy nacho chips for like 3 episodes. And I keep on forgetting to not order them. All right, so that's all done. Now we're going to go ahead and start ordering everything for here. All the frozen stuff. That does not belong there, so that goes away. And at least now, everything that we've got here, I know just goes right in here. So all the ticking just goes right here to this shelf. And that's all I need to know. Yeah. And the only unfortunate part now is that you've got to watch where you're aiming because it's going to aim at the shelf that's on the opposite side here. So you can't hit a box on the opposite side. It sees through the wall. I wish it didn't, but it does. So once you get a package up there, you're okay. But until you get a package up there, you've got to not hit anything that's on the opposite side. Because if you do, then it's going to think that you're trying to put it on the package on the opposite side. Like there, it's finding the box that's on the opposite side. We don't want it to. So I've got to really find a place to aim here. So that way I can actually get that up on the shelf without any trouble. The ham is down there. Again, just got to try and find an aiming point. The crepes are here, so just aim right there. Okay. And again, I hope that they fix that where you can't see one, where you can't see the other shelf when you're looking at one. Because the only way I can avoid that is like to put enough distance between the shelves. But if they're back to back like that, the game gets a little bit confused about what it's supposed to be doing. But we'll get there. Maybe I shouldn't have ordered as much. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll be fine. We'll get all this. It'll be all right. Creamy cheddar. That goes there. There's our window chicken. And that's there. Okay, yeah, you got to find just the one spot to put that there. This is the new cheese. Right about there. Here is this yogurt. This is the blueberry yogurt. Doesn't look very blueberry to me, but again, what do I know? More. Oh no. This might actually go up here. I hope it does. Otherwise, I have biffed it. Yeah, I have screwed it up. That is my error that I made. So I. Oh no, that can go there. Okay. For some reason, I didn't think there was a spot for that. But we do have the ham. I was like, I didn't think I ordered too much of anything. I was almost positive that I did. And there's that. So we're at a point now where we've got everything pretty well reordered. I mean, we could do another round of it. I mean, I guess I could do another round. What is still ticking? Now I'm once again at the point where I still hear something ticking and I don't know what. So I don't know if I need to move this again. I mean, well, now it's okay. So whatever was ticking has stopped. But there was definitely something ticking before, and I just don't know what. So yeah, maybe I'll reorder some stuff here. Just to try and... Oh, no. Oh, doggone it. He put that through there. Again, don't know how they did that, but they did. So yeah, we'll get all this reordered. And this will hopefully fill this up now. With any luck, this should be enough now to get that all filled. We must have really been low on crepes. Is all I could figure. Because everything that I ordered, we then ended up using, it seems like. And we can only put one box of frozen veggies up there. This is a massive box. Biggest veggies known to man. And let's see. All right. There's the yogurt, which will go there. Okay. Got to just find a spot where we can aim up there. It'll go all the way there. And that is it. So there's all those. And if I take a look over here, we're in pretty good shape. So feeling good about that. I could order more cans of the chicken broth, but I think I'll hold off for now. That space is still deliberately empty. We'll eventually find something to put there. This is kind of like the Island of Misfit Toys, bread, juice, and tuna. So that will eventually make more sense, but we'll work on getting it there. But we're now at this point, I believe, 5 licenses behind. And then we get one at level 40, one at level 45, one at level 48. So that is when we're going to finally start getting a bit of a break once we get up to level 40. And that's when we're going to start getting all the stuff that I think is going to start going over there in that section. I think that's when we'll probably start putting up like all of our like sundry products and like yeah, because that's like a bunch of cleaning stuff. So bleach, cleansers, shampoos, more shampoos, soap, toilet paper, toothpaste. Then we start getting into books and T-shirts. So these licenses that we have here, these 5 licenses that we have here will probably be the last that we put on this side of the store. And then everything else will probably start making its way over to this side of the store. Just 5 to go, and we'll have it. but it's slowly but surely getting there. Um, it's a grind, and we got to make sure that we keep our restockers in line. But as long as we're able to do that, we will eventually make it to that goal. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.